Hey, my people, for you see the face and hear the voice, you know, I rum the chucker over back at it again, you know, but first, I want to big up all of my loyal subscriber them. I want to big up all who like and share the video them, continue to tell a friend, And my people, don't forget about the ads them, and we still on our way by growing this channel, which is Rum the Chucker for this 2025. But we now waste the time and we're going to elaborate about Alicia Kim, aka Woman Dewey, and her unfiltered interview part 2 with the brother. We're also going to talk about the mystery baby father, which is Nari. Yes, my people. And we're going to talk about the ex-husband, which is Boo Lifestyle, and you know we are going to polish it off with some icing and the cake. We might touch a little bit of Dana Benz, and we don't never know what surprises we have, my people. But we don't see and hear it from the ass's mouth and that unfiltered interview part 2, my people, and not normal. Woman do we come out and drop a bombshell. Woman do we come out and put the breakup, the marriage, and the ex-husband on blast. She say as she lived the life, as she go through it, nobody know what she go through that breakup and while they was together, which is the ex-husband and her together. But my people, it is very sad and it is very questionable. You know what I mean? For a person that come out putting the ex-husband on blast, saying that she been through a lot and the divorce was a nasty divorce. But my people, who remember when she, the same one, came out or come out, when she took to her platform and said that her husband is one of the nicest person, her husband is very loving and caring, you know what I mean, to her and to others, right? Who remember when she come out, take to her platform and said that about the ex-husband? So I don't understand. All of a sudden, you know what I mean, the divorce was very nasty and the whole 9 yards. You make it nasty, Woman Dewey. You the one that come out there and portray things. You know what I mean? You the one that come out there and put things out there to make people believe that you was in a nasty relationship or a nasty breakup. You was going through a nasty breakup. That's it, get to a point that you have to move from where you live and relocated in New Jersey. You are the one do it, you know, Woman do it. Because as them always say, you're smart but you're not clever. Because you have to understand that everything that you said before this unfiltered interview is still lingering out there on the internet. So you forget what you say. And you forget that stuff already said before this interview is still lingering out there. But I don't think she remember, my people. I don't think that Woman do we remember what she really said. She very confusing. And what I get from that interview that she did with her brother, which is the unfiltered part 2, is she's very childish. In maturity. Based on how she speaks, she sounds very immature. She sounds like a person that taking out her anger of her childhood with the missing of the father being present and the ex-husband. Remember, I'll know you don't speak what really happened with your father, why your father passed away, but you know what I mean, you don't have to go that deep, you don't have to come and explain that, but you cannot look to your ex-husband as a father figure. You should have never tried to look to your ex-husband as a father figure. You should have never tried that. Your father passed away when you were 14. The next 14 years you get married. You should be moving on. You know what I mean? You should be moving on. You should be healed from the past of your father already. Yes, you might miss your father because you wish your father did alive to see you grow up and pass the worst. But my people, you have to understand. Whatever she's doing it for the clout. And that's what a narcissist does, my people. A narcissist always try to put the blame on somebody else. And my people, I have a little scripture to read, you know what I mean, from the narcissist version. Yes, man. And I'm not talking, when I say a scripture, I'm not talking about 2 Timothy, which is verse 3 to 5. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about Galatians 5. Verse 19 to 21. When I said narcissist scripture, I'm talking about something that goes for a lot of narcissists. Yes, man. So when you hear me say narcissist scripture, I am not talking about 2 Timothy, verse 3 or verse 3, whichever way you want to put it. 2nd to the 5th. No, me not talk about that. I mean not talk about Galatians 5th, verse 19 to 21. Me not talk about that one. Me not talk about Fury 1, what we come up with. Yeah, man, about narcissists, and it goes to every narcissist that is out there that is making comment, that is saying stuff that, you know what I mean, trying to shut a person up, that calling out woman do we are gonna make it make sense, you know, people. We is going to make it make sense, but we soon get to that point there. We soon get to that narcissist scripture, my people. So, my people, imagine to all woman do we say she go through so much in that breakup. You know what I mean? She go through a lot that she have to seek therapy, right? Remember, she said that certain things that she hid from her mother, but basically when we get from that interview, the family there was in with it. The brother, the mother, and the sister-in-law and the others was in with it, my people. So it's only the big up crew them and the viewers and subscriber them that was keeping in the dark. The same one them that funding the child that in her belly right now, which is baby doody do. Those are the one that she leave in the dark, because she addressed those people as strangers. You know what I mean? She addressed those people as strangers. How embarrassed she was to come out to these strangers. How them become strangers when they are your internet family. Yes, I understand you might never meet them, but ain't you say they give you advices? Ain't you say that those are the one that was keeping you motivating while he was going through that divorce? So, oh, they become strangers now when you're on that interview. Me tell you say you look a bit on my case, you know. Me tell you say you're conniving, you know. Me tell you say you're very misleading, you know. Me tell you say sometimes you have to think what you say and realize that certain things is still lingering out there on social media, woman do it. Anyway, my people, she addressed her ex-husband as the person. The person is the one that bring you to America, woman do it. That person that you address your ex-husband as is the one that bring you to America, that you can have a status in America. You forgot about that? Woman do it, you forgot about the person. The same person which is your ex-husband is the one that bring you to America, is the one that married you based off love and bring you to America. Based off you say you're never in the relationship for green card, but everybody see it now. Everybody listen to that interview, part 2, which is unfiltered, and see that you was hurt. And you're not hurting from the breakup. You're hurting from many different other things, woman do it. You're not hurting from the person, which is the ex-husband. You're hurting from your personal past, your personal issues. That's what you're hurting from. Because if you, excuse me, my people, but if you, right, if you, woman do it, if you, right, was so hurt, was going through so much that you have to seek therapy, how comes you got pregnant so fast? How comes you went into a relationship and a committed relationship so fast that it even lead to baby doody do and the way now? If you did so hurt, if you was so traumatized, if you was so going through therapy. But that therapy was the mystery baby father. That therapy was Nari, my people. That therapy was Nari. That woman Dewey was going to. That was the person that giving the therapy. That was the person that was the gynecologist in woman Dewey thing where she was going through. Preach, me a preach, you know. You don't think me easy, boy, yeah? I'm full of style and pattern. Me a change up it, because right now woman Dewey said some things and very hurt to see how she come out and call the person, which is the ex-husband, which is boo lifestyle, like she no recognize, like he's unrecognized. You know, remember no good where the man do for you. You know, remember say the man make you the America. All along that was your fantasy or what they want to call it. That was your dream to come to America and see the Kalia make you meet this person, which is the ex-husband boo lifestyle, so you can marry you and bring you to America to change your life, so you can pay off the local student loan that you went to college and run up. Allege. What my people, you say ungrateful dog, me I'm dirty pudding. Imagine you give up your wife title, you gonna be a side chick, allege. You know that because now word in the street that is 2 child Nari have with the baby mother that maybe allegedly is still messing around with. So you know you have to go deal with some baby mother drama, right? That's a woman do it. You know that. You know what I mean? And your families are okay with it. Me talk like the little one mix up and bias. 2 mouth Chris, which is the brother we do the interview, because if you don't notice, he cut out a lot of that, you know. He cut and paste a lot, man, because he might use them for put in a part 3. Anyway, my people, you can see it say the family then was with every decisions or every move that woman move. The family then was with it. The family then support him or support her along the way, along the journey, which that family are going to do whatever family always do by supporting someone if they feel the needs that they need the support. But up to today, I never hear the brother really adjust, right? I never really hear the brother really adjust the sister and say, but sis, you know, say, in some point you're wrong, because you shouldn't come out and put your ex-husband, which is the person, and blast so much. You know what I mean? You should have never bring certain things to social media, because that is childish, that is immaturity. You know what I mean? You say you're 35, but you're acting like a 14 and a 15-year-old females. You know what I mean? And based, as you say, your father passed away from you was 14, and you step up to the plate and being that adult and playing that adult figure in the household when mother Dana Benz, aka woman, Nigerian mother, right? Ghana work, my people. She was the one that stepping up to the plate and being that father figure and playing that mother role. So we did expect a little bit more maturity from you, woman, do it. We never expect you to come out and being so childish and being so spoiled, because that's when we get from it. And that's when we say people, her behaviors is the behavior of the narcissist and what a narcissist does. And that's why I have the little scripture where I go read. Yeah, my people, let me see if me try me. Oh God, let me try me look a reading skill and not judge me, my people, because I'm still learning. Never go a UE. Never go to college, you know, people, but I'm going to try my look a reading skill and any look mistake me make, because I'm me righty. Yes, man. So me just crab 2 of them out and me scramble them. So me have to work hard for me. You know, me have to try to make out when me write. Because you know, sometimes people you write some things and you yourself don't know where you write. You yourself don't know how you pronounce that word. But anyway, my people, fun and joke aside, me I go read a little thing based off narcissist, my people. We do not judge my reading skill. Yes, man. We all there to learn. Me I go take correction and me we move along. You know, me not go behave immature. Me not go behave spoiled. Me not go behave like woman do it. But anyway, me get to it now, man. A narcissist are often, right? A narcissist often use a sneaky tactics, my people, that call reactive abuse. You know, hear what me say? This no go for only woman doing, you know. This goes for a lot of narcissists that is out there, you know, because them play them little mind game, them play them little trick just to try to put the blame on somebody else and make them feel like they are the good person and they are innocent, they don't do nothing. So again, my people, a narcissist always use a sneaky tactics call reactive abuse, right? It get down to mess with their victim and twist the truth, my people, right? Which when me say, to mess with their victim and twist the truth. You know what I mean? You hear what them say? So them provoke you and then twist it like a you are the problem person. Basically, that's what that second scripture is saying, my people. Because remember, me say me I go read the scripture. So me down to scripture 3 now, part 3 of the scripture. Which this involve deliberately, right? As I work, deliberately pushing your button with relentless, emotional, big sense out of nonsense out of the one day. This involve deliberately, my people, pushing your button with relentless, emotional, psychological. That's part 4. Psychological, my people. Psychological. Me don't know too much about it, but me know and understand what me I say. But make we just jump and move on to part 5. Or then go to the point as them say. Or even physical abuse until you snap and react in anger or frustration. Psychological, right? Psychological. Woman do it. Woman do it. Full time now for you come out and speak the truth, as when we say in numerous videos, and speak it well. Speak the truth and speak it well. Don't come here and come out here and go under the unfiltered interview with your brother. We always are going to have your back, because he's not going to tell you when you are wrong. He not going to correct you when you said something wrong. But anyway, my people, again, the last scripture, which is, or the last verse, which is verse 5, my people will say, or even physical abuse until you snap and react in anger or frustration, right? So frustration is one of the things that lead the ex-husband, the person, to give that divorce so quickly. Frustration, because he provoked, allegedly, the ex-husband to frustration and to anger. Him get underneath him skin because she is trying to create some dramatic things in the relationship so that she have something to say. This is the reason why I leave the relationship. This is the reason that caused the breakup. This is the reason that caused the marriage, right? You know, have to understand, you know, hear the childish behavior, how she behave, and that interview, me people, you know, hear that childishness coming out of her. Then you make it look like, say, because right after you was going through that divorce, you was going through that breakup, you go and you trust one car because you know buy the car, or trust the car, right? And people, when we say trust, we mean she went and got credit a car, because now that the car that they used to use, that the both, the person, which is the ex-husband, which is Boo Lifestyle, and her, which is Woman Dewey, used to occupy or use, you know what I mean, that was their daily car. Now the key has been taken from her, so she have no more access to the vehicle. So she went ahead, she have credit, you know what I mean, she deal her credit, and she can go and credit one little car and move around, and you make it look like, say, a Boo, which is your ex-husband, allegedly was keeping you back from getting where you want to get, from getting a car, from moving forward, from building yourself. So now you look somebody now if you put your downfall pan while you couldn't move forward. Remember, you know, this is America. And as long as you work hard, as long as you have good credit, because a credit run America. So the little car where you buy, or the little car where you credit, your car not come through it in the person face, which is the ex-husband like that. No, it don't work so. It don't work so. It no work like that. It no work like that. You have to tell the people them how it go, how it start, what you said to the ex-husband, which is the person why all of that triggered, why all of that happened, why that breakup step in place. But all know you not tell nothing about that. You see the reaction by your face when you was speaking about the person, which is the ex-husband, and talking about the breakup, how angry you look. You look like if you see me, you'd have choke him right now, alleged. You look like if you see me, you'd have run him over right now, allegedly. Me people, when you look and see how she was behaving. But right after, the brother start talk about the mystery baby father, which is Nari, and the pregnancy at Christmas. All the pepper light them light up. None no blow. At first, they wasn't coming on when she hear about the person, but now when she hear about Nari, which not a family, the family them know. The family them know Nari. So when we say mystery baby father, which is Nari, you know what I mean? The family them already know or know Nari long time. A person them where them used to. It look like a smaddy where she used to play dandy shandy with, and Chinese skip and the whole of them look catch and the whole of them look or something there. It look like a smaddy where she used to run around in a little t-shirt and her underwear with, and I play hide and seek, and I play the whole 9 yard in our childhood days. But you use the person allegedly if you come here to set up yourself and then put him on blast. Alleged. Basically, that's where me get my people. It no fear, it no right. It no fear, it no right, my people. And I have this to say, you know, and I'm not specific in saying this to the relationship, and I'm not specific saying this towards the person, which is Boo lifestyle, you know. I am just saying this of when you talk about a man convinced against his will remain unconvinced still. Me know what I go say. A woman do with me attack. But a woman do with me just put it out there since me read the Narcissistic scripture. I am just putting this part out there, my people. A man convinced against his will remain unconvinced. And my people, you see how woman do it was behaving. You don't correct me if I'm wrong, people. Me say it right. I don't know. But you don't correct me if I'm wrong or I'm right. Based on how woman do it was behaving, me people, in that interview, she was moving like a clown. And you was moving like a clown, woman do it. And let me tell you something. A clown. A clown were made for circus. And a fool were made for foolishness. So he was acting like a clown and he was acting like a fool. That be a foolishness to say on the interview. To be honest. To be honest, that be a foolishness you come and say. So a clown was made for circus and a fool was made for foolishness. Yes, my people. Yes. Everything was planned out. The move to New Jersey was planned out, my people. Right? When she said she want transition in our new state, in a way where she want to move and start fresh in our new state. There are a lot of other states that, you know what I mean, way cheaper than New Jersey. There's a lot of other states different from New York. You was looking to go to New York, but you didn't have the finance to go to New York, so you choose New Jersey. Why you choose New Jersey? And allegedly word in the streets say, which is the mystery baby father, Nari, is a person that always back and forth in New Jersey. The whole 9 yard. I don't know if him can travel because, as what she say, the person is not an internet person, you know, love social media and the whole 9 yard. You know what I mean? And as when me say, looking at Nari, you know what I mean, which is the mystery baby father, him look like him well put together. You know what I mean? He look like he's a very jovial person. I don't know, based off what he talk or how he talk or sound and the pulpit in the church, my people, you know, him sound like a person that have a little ambition. Him sound like a person that will, you know what I mean, stand his ground of responsibility with baby do. I am just saying that, you know, because looks are deceiving, but we can't call out the mystery baby father, which is Nari, in a certain of way, you know what I mean, and we not hear him voice come speak on anything on the relationship. But I want to know how woman do we get pregnant, how did you meet your mystery baby father, which is Nari. You skip out all of them there. And I jump the gun, you jump from pillar to post now, because now you are there. You there 10 and you skip over 7, 8 and 9. Or you reach a 10 and you skip out 7, 8 and 9. Woman do it. Make it make sense now. You look a bit on my case. I'm tell you that all the while. You very look a bit on my case. And all you see, Dana Benz, aka Nigerian mama, come and go on like she was surprised about gender reveal and surprised about the daughter pregnant. They did know already. The both of them, the brother and the mother, did know that the daughter pregnant. Alleged in a some fact that how the reaction when time she bust the balloon and bust the bubble, but she's pregnant and the whole 9 yards, they wasn't surprised, they wasn't acting surprised, because they did already know my people. But based on how woman do we come out with her immaturity and her eager and you know what I mean, our thing, it make you think. You know what I mean? It make you think and go back to the drawing board and let she know that and call her out and let she know that, look, woman do we, if it God say, there's a lot that's circulating in social media. There's a lot about you with videos and everything and social media. If you was going through a rough part, if you was going through a turbulence, like when you're in the airplane and you go through a turbulence and the plane a rock, or you fret and or you pray and you squeeze your toe and you hold on the seat and I say, please make the plane land safely. Why did you stick around? Why did you stay in the relationship? But because your mission didn't accomplish as yet, because your mission was to get your green card, regardless or not what was going on in the marriage. Your mission was to get the green card allegedly and then lift up and move from Florida to a different state where you don't have to stumble up or you don't have to run into the person, which is the ex-husband. Basically, that's what you say. But woman do we have to be more mindful, man, where you say, you know what I mean? Because people, as we look and hear and listen, woman do we hear the ungrateful, we hear the bitterness towards the person, which is the ex-husband boo lifestyle. We hear that bitterness, my people, towards the ex-husband. But remember, you and the ex-husband used to lie down. You know what I mean? We don't really know what's really happened behind closed door. And when we say people, we can't jump and follow what woman do we say along the way. We're not going to take that direction there. You know what I mean? Because she's the only one come out or came out when all the saga, when everything that was going on in the breakup, in the marriage, in the household, she had the only one that come out and attack and I tell the direction and I tell you what go down, right? Remember, the ex-husband, which is the person, did a lot of videos defending the ex-wife, which is woman Dewey. He never called her out in no form of way. Even when they were saying stuff, he come out strong and was defending the ex-wife, which is woman do we see him way. But how dare you come out and I say nobody gonna know the mystery baby father, which is Nari, when we don't see him on the church pulpit, when we don't see him at the funeral. You think that people never know funeral are going? You think nobody did know, never know so the mystery baby father, which is Nari daddy dead? You think nobody know nothing? People know things, woman do we. Look who do you know. People is 10 steps ahead of you. People is 10 steps ahead of you. It's just because sometimes some person don't want to take up themselves and go put certain things out there on the media. Because it can stir you up a lot more. It can open up another can of worm and we don't want that. But my people, we're going to wait until part 3. This is Rum the Chucker. All who don't know me, are going to know me now. Until then, I'm out. If you get this far in the video, I'm asking you to like, share, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And my people, don't forget hit the post notification button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until then, I'm out. One of my nose, I'm out. Big up.